Now I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about where you live. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
Oh, I live in an apartment. That apartment located at the North 3rd Ring Road, and it's very close to a park, so the view is wonderful there.
Do you like your home?
Yeah, I like my home very much.
Why?
Because only if you stay at home, you get a sense of where you belong to, and you have this relaxing feeling that make you feel that you like it. Okay.
So what are the advantages and disadvantages of living there?
Well, the biggest disadvantage, I'd like to put it first, is the traffic. Because, as you know, Beijing, in the busy traffic hour, the traffic can tend to be very, very bad. So I have to wait hours and hours to get a taxi if I want to go to somewhere. And that's the biggest disadvantage for living in town. But the biggest advantage that I can have is it's very convenient for you to go to other parts of the city, because the metro, the subway is very convenient. It links everywhere that you want to go.
Okay, let's move on to talk about food. What is your main meal of the day?
My main meal of the day, usually I eat quite a lot of rice, because I'm from the north part of the China. I'm a northerner, so rice is the main food in my hometown. So most of the time we have to eat one rice for the 3 meals.
Do you like to try different kinds of food?
Sure, I like to try different kinds of food, and also because Beijing is a big city, and it has all kinds of food all around the world, actually. So we can have the food from Southeast Asia, and we can have the Italian food. We can also try American food, European style. So there are all kinds of food and lots of varieties that you can select.
Let's talk about languages. How many different languages do you speak?
Oh, I speak English for sure, but I also speak a bit of French, because English is my first major in university, and we have to study a secondary language since we pick up English as a first language. So I speak a little bit French and a little bit Thai, because I travel a lot to Thailand.
How important do you think it is to speak other languages?
Oh, okay. Language is very important in terms of communication, and it makes people from different cultures to understand you easily. So it provides all access to for example, you go to a different culture, and if you've been able to speak the local language, it makes all the things you want to do much easier, because you can communicate. It's the most important thing.
And what is the most effective way to learn new languages?
I think the most effective way to learn new language is to put yourself in the culture first. That you have to be able to understand the way people to think, and try to imitate the tones and the other gestures, and try to be localization is the idea. I think very important in terms of learning new language.
Okay.